Hello everyone, True here, back with another video. I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic day. And before we do get into today's deck, please do remember to like and subscribe. Let's get to that 75 subscriber mark. And while you're at it, please remember to drop a like on today's video. Really helps this video get shared with other people. And with all of that being said, let's get into today's video. So, this is a deck that I've been wanting to try out for a very long time. And I finally got the cards for it, and heck, rotation came up, so perfect timing. I decided to build Mad Party for post rotation. Now the idea, if you haven't heard of it, behind Mad Party is to get as many Pokemon with the Mad Party attack into the discard pile, utilizing things like Quick Ball, utilizing things like Research, and Hapu utilizing things like the DAA, and utilizing things like Duskull. To get as many Mad Party Mons into the discard pile as possible, and just hitting super hard turn 1, going all in with that pressure. And yeah, this deck just is really good for hitting extremely hard against those big tag teams and VMAXs and stuff like that. And even better, it is a single prize deck. So we play 4 of every Mad Party attacker, which are Bunnelby, Dedenne, Polteageist, and the Galarian Mr. Rime, which is really hard to pull. Fun fact. And this is to maximize our damage output as often as possible, and to just be able to hit these mons as often as possible. Now, some unique things that I am going to be going over in this list are the 2 Dedenne-GXs and the 1 Crobat. This list is heavily inspired off of Daniel Altavila's pre-rotation deck, which I found to work extremely well. I found that the deck ran really fast and it just worked out really well, so I decided to go in with the 2 Dedenne and 1 Crobat as well. Not only does playing 3 explosive draw supporters allow you to dig for things late game without having to play something like a Research or a Hapu, they are also searchable out by Quick Ball. You can search them out with Quick Ball, which is really nice as well. So late game and early game, 2 Dedenne-GX, 1 Crobat, really good draw supporter line. We play 2 of the Duskull from Cosmic Eclipse to use the Spirit-Born Evolution ability. Basically, you just discard 3 cards from your hand and you can have a look through your deck, which is pretty neat. We discard 3. This is basically adding 60 damage, which is super cool. And this in combination with that Rose Tower, it's a pretty good draw. It's a pretty good way to draw cards as well. We play 1 of Marshadow with that resetting hole ability. It allows us to get like a swell out of the way, or just another annoying stadium that our opponent has if we've gone through all of our Rose Towers. Now, something unique about this list is the 2 Sinistea. Daniel's list only played 1, but a lot of lists play 4. I think 2 is the sweet spot. I don't think 1 is that good in case it does get knocked out. And having 2 Polteageist in play, it's pretty good. So I do like the 2 Sinistea. Also, if 1 Sinistea is prized, you have another one. So there's always that as well. Now for our search lines, we play 2 Evolution Incense to search out our Galarian Mr. Rimes and our Polteageist. We play 3 Familiar Bells in replacement for Mysterious Treasure. I would not play this card if Mysterious Treasure was still around, because Mysterious Treasure is just such a good card for Mad Party, and nothing can really replace it. But Familiar Bell is more of an alternative than a replacement, being able to search your deck for any mon that is in your discard pile. Now, the reason that Mysterious Treasure was better was because you got that discarding synergy as well. But Familiar Bell has its perks as well. You don't have to discard anything, and you usually have any Mad Party mons in your discard as well. So Familiar Bell, not the best alternative, but not a bad one at the same time. We play 4 Great Ball. We play a lot of mons, 24. We can usually hit 1 pretty often. We play 1 of Great Catcher to be able to gust up our opponent's Dedenne-GXs for the game, 4 Quick Ball, and 2 Scoop Up Nets. Now, the reason these are not 2 more U-Turn boards is because more times than not, we do start with the DAA every once in a while. and we do want to be able to remove these Dedennes from play, and Scoop Up Net is just a really good card to do so. We play 2 Rose Towers to be able to draw cards if we're ever at a really low hand. This also helps us play around Stamp to 1, which can be pretty deadly sometimes. So that's pretty nice. We play 2 Boss's Orders, 3 Hapu to help dig for stuff and to discard stuff as well, 4 Research, 2 U-Turn Boards to help us get out of the active, 3 Triple Acceleration Energies to be able to attack with Polteageist somewhat often, and we play 2 Twin Energies. We play 4 Twin Energies, of course, to be able to attack with Bunnelby and Polteageist as often as possible. And that's all I have to really say for the deck. Pretty turbo list, I would say. And let's hop into some games. Alrighty, so hopping into our first game against against Stefano Bassis. Good luck to him or her. And we have to call on the coin flip. I'm feeling heads. Let's go with heads. And we do win the coin flip, and normally we do want to go second with this deck. Basically no matter what, we do want to go second. We do want to play our research as soon as possible. And the starting hand is pretty, not the worst because we have a draw supporter out, but the fact that we started with Crobat is, oh man, just so bad. That's really just unfortunate for us, but our opponent throws down a Viridian. They don't know what we're playing. Just starting a Crobat does not show anything. So and it looks like we're up against Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia, but they decide to ditch the water energy, and they attach another water energy, and they get rid of a boss's orders. So from this, I'm assuming our opponent has a pretty dead hand, and just wanted to thin the deck out using the Viridian Forest. Otherwise, they didn't really have a reason to play down the Viridian Forest. So I'm pretty sure our opponent has a dead hand. I could be wrong, but that's my feel right now. So let's start off with the Great Ball. What do we want to get here? I'm gonna grab the Dedenne, because we can search out a Galarian Mr. Rime with this Evolution Incense, get rid of it with Viridian Forest, search out another Mon with that. So let's grab the Dedenne here. And unfortunately, we have to get rid of a Scoop Up Net by the looks of it, but that's fine. We play another one. So let's play the Evolution Incense as well. Let's get the Galarian Mr. Rime. We prized the Bunnelby, prized the Dedenne, I believe, as well. Prized the Twin, which is not ideal. All of our U-Turn boards are here, which is pretty good. Both the Dedenne are here, so we have a lot of options to draw. So let's, what do we have already in away here? I don't think it really matters. Depends on which one we want to thin out of the deck more. Let's see. I'll get rid of the Galarian Mr. Rime. Because we have a lot less search options for the Galarian Mr. Rime, I feel like. We only have 1 Evolution Incense while we have 4 Quick Balls, so we can search out the Dedenne more often. So let's play that Familiar Bell, get out another Galarian Rime, and let's play the Research, get all of these cards out of my hand. Let's see if we can pull off an attack this turn. There's the Bunnelby, there's the Quick Ball that can get us a Dedenne, and there's another Familiar Bell. Pretty good hand. Definitely still looking for a U-Turn board. That's basically all we need, honestly. Yeah, I'm definitely glad this is not another Twin Energy. Glad that it is a triple, because it's better for us to get rid of a triple than a twin for sure. So let's play do we start off with the Familiar Bell here? I feel like it's fine, so let's play the Familiar Bell. Again, thin out another Galarian Mr. Rime. And we're gonna Quick Ball for a Dedenne-GX, so Quick Ball away the Mr. Rime here, and we're going to go grab that Dedenne-GX and hopefully draw into a U-Turn board, and a draw supporter for next turn. That would be pretty good for us. So let's see what we draw here. There's the U-Turn board, awesome. There's another Quick Ball, that's also really good. So attach the U-Turn board to the Crobat. How much are we hitting? 80, 100, 120. We're hitting 120 damage. So unfortunately, I think we're just short of a knockout here. 60, 80, 100, 120. Even if we grab the Mon that lets us discard 3, we don't have enough Mons in our hand to reach that level. So Unfortunately, we cannot knock out the Dedenne this turn, but that's really fine. They're really not going to knock us out next turn. They're probably just going to Altered Creation, so it doesn't really make a difference, really. So here, I will just grab a Sinistea, and next turn we can get out a Polteageist and start drawing more cards, which is pretty nice. So let's retreat into the Bunnelby and just punch this Dedenne-GX. Now our opponent needs a way to move this Dedenne-GX. Oh wait, how much are we hitting? 140? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. So could we have gotten the knockout last turn? We might have actually been able to. That either means I miscounted, or something along the lines of that, because I swear I only saw 120 damage here, but that's probably a miscalculation by me, and that might cost me the game, which is pretty scary. So that's sort of unfortunate, but let's see what we can do. Did they Viridian last turn? I don't think they did. No, they did Viridian Forest. Okay. What did they Viridian Forest away is the question. Guess they got rid of a Metal Energy last turn. Okay, that's fine. Let's start off with the Hapu. Let's see what we can get here. This is a rough Hapu. I'm not going to lie. Definitely want the Polteageist to draw some cards here. We don't really need the other U-Turn board. Rose Tower would be pretty nice, but that would also help my opponent, so that's not ideal. They just Altered Creation last turn, so that would not be necessarily ideal. And honestly, I think I'll just take the Bunnelby here. That's fine with me. So let's evolve into a Polteageist. Let's T-break away this Dedenne-GX. See if we can hit a Dedenne-GX here, possibly. There's some more rabbits to work with. Let's Quick Ball away. Let's Quick Ball away the triple acceleration energy. And I think I do the Dedenne-GX this turn. And dig for a knockout. Is it possible that we can get a knockout this turn? So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 100, 180, 200. No, I don't think it's possible for us to get a knockout this turn, so I don't know if it's worth trying or not. We could just grab a Marshadow here, or so it was a misplay on my end for getting rid of that triple. Now we're only down to 4 energy, only down to 3 energy now, which is pretty scary. What do we grab here? What's gonna help us the most? Decisions. I'm gonna go for the Resetting Hole Marshadow. I could have grabbed the Dedenne-GX, but don't really want to get rid of too many rabbits. So we can bench a rabbit and just use Mad Party here, hit our opponent pretty hard. I'm pretty sure we could have knocked out this Dedenne-GX, which would have put us in a 10 times better spot. But I do feel like our opponent is dead drawing pretty hard here. That's my read on this. And there's the Cherish Ball from our opponent. That's pretty unfortunate for us. That means they can grab a Dedenne-GX if they have one in deck. If it's prized, and it looks like our opponent just has to pass. Oh man, that's so good for us. So let's attach the Twin Energy to the Bunnelby. Is there a reason for me to use T-break on this Bunnelby? I don't really think there is. Can leave this dude around in case we ever want to attack with it, but I guess we only ever do attack with 3 Mons. So I think it's actually fine for us to T-break this away, thin out the deck a little, so that's fine. There's the Dedenne-GX we were talking about last turn. Let's Great Ball, probably just thin out this Polteageist. Next turn we can look to T-break it away, and let's just Mad Party for the knockout. It seems that our opponent prized their second Dedenne-GX, which is super good for us. And yeah, this game, we're pretty ahead here. I'm pretty sure we have 1 Boss's Orders left in deck. Next turn, after we knock out this Duraludon, we can look to gust up this Dedenne-GX and take a knockout. And it's just a misplay that I didn't take a knockout on the Dedenne-GX. I really thought we couldn't get there, but it looks like we could have. So that's pretty unfortunate, but it is what it is. So there's a research top deck. Let's send the deck out first with Great Ball. We can grab the Sinistea. No, we can take the Duskull. I think the Duskull here is a fine choice. Let's T-break away a Polteageist. Draw some more cards. There's a Rose Tower. Do I throw down the Rose Tower now is the question to play around a reset stamp. I don't think it really makes a difference, but at the same time it really could. I'm gonna hold off on doing it. Our opponent could have drawn a Dedenne-GX off the prize cards, but at the same time, it's more likely that they didn't, so we'll play like they did. So we'll attach the Twin Energy to the Polteageist. I don't really even want to Duskull away anything here. What do? We have a solid, we have a pretty good number of draw supporters left in deck. I think I'm just gonna attack here. Actually, I probably should have thinned out the Scoop Up Net. Whoops. But that's fine. There's a Bunnelby from the prize cards, and next turn we can look to the Dedenne-GX this entire hand away. If they don't stamp us, there's the boss's orders from our opponent on our Dedenne-GX. Do we have another Twin Energy left in deck? I don't think we do, but do we have another U-Turn Board? No, we do not. Let's Evolution Incense here. Oh, we do have a Twin Energy left in deck. Thank goodness. I thought we lost there. I really thought I choked. But it looks like here this will be a game against ADPZ, which is pretty cool. We can attach the Twin Energy to the Dedenne-GX, retreat into Polteageist, and take a knockout on our opponent's Dedenne-GX. There's the concession, and yeah, that's gonna be it for the first game against ADPZ, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright, so hopping into our second game against Asakamov, I don't know how to pronounce it. Good luck to him or her. And like the last game against ADPZ, we will be going second. Yeah, no matter what, we want to go second, even if it's against ADPZ. So here we start a Bunnelby, pretty solid starting hand. This quick ball can get us a Sinistea, or a Dedenne-GX, or just anything that we want really. And our opponent starts with the Litwick. So if our opponent doesn't do anything else here, the chances of us donking this are pretty likely, and our opponent passes to us. Oh man, can we donk our opponent this turn is the question. We can thin out a Dedenne here, and now we only need a couple of more pieces to be able to take a knockout here. Our opponent giving us the sad face, because they know they're about to get donked here, hopefully. And oh man, this hand is not looking that good. Are we gonna whiff the donk? That would be pretty unfortunate. Let's Familiar Bell, thin out this Dedenne-GX. Thin out the Dedenne. Familiar Bell again. Thin out a Galarian Mr. Rime, because why not? And let's Great Ball here, looking for something to work with. There's a Duskull, but oh no, it looks like we whiffed the donk on our opponent's Litwick. That's pretty unlucky. Maybe I could have done something different, I guess. Maybe we could have digged for, maybe we could have Dedenne and then researched. Maybe that would have been the ideal line of play, but unfortunately here, we do whiff the donk, and we're just gonna have to pass to our opponent. This is really unfortunate because we want to we want to draw ahead in this prize race, especially in the Chandelier matchup, because they will likely be taking knockouts against our Bunnelbys, and then we can return knockout. And ideally here we just ideally here we want to get ahead in the prize race. So our opponent's taking their time, and they retreat into this Litwick, which they evolved into a Lampit. Okay, makes sense. And they're gonna use Find a Friend, get out a Chandelier most likely. So no knockout on our Bunnelby, which is pretty nice. Very happy they did not have a Dusk Zone in hand. That would have been a little troublesome, and they opt to grab another Litwick. This tells us they have most likely another Chandelier in their hand. So I will attach the U-Turn Board to the Dedenne-GX and just research, I think. No reason not to. So let's see some more cards, looking for a Twin Energy. There's a Twin Energy, pretty good. Let's play the Great Ball here, looking for a Sinistea. No, there's a Dedenne-GX instead. Yeah, I think we can just take it, hold on to it. Attach the Twin Energy to the Bunnelby, I guess. And we can bench the Sinistea. I think that's okay. You can hold off on using Spirit Born Evolution. We're already taking a knockout. So let's just Mad Party here. And our opponent did grab the other Litwick, so they have another basic bond in hand, so they will likely be attacking this turn. There is the Fire Energy. I'm expecting a Chandelier right here, right now. We need them to not hit any Pokemon. They hit a bunch of Pokemon. Alright, that's fine. And this looks like it is the 40 Pokemon build. So they'll probably have a lot going for them no matter what. So let's promote this Duskull. See what we draw. Another triple. Man, that sucks. We can't afford to get rid of so many triple acceleration energies, unfortunately. So let's play the Evolution Incense. Get out of Polteageist. Actually, this turn we can attack with Polteageist, so that's pretty good for us, being able to utilize triple acceleration energy when we can. Do we T-break before we research? I don't think we do. I think I'm just gonna research here and look for another Mon that we can use T-break with. And there's another Galarian Mr. Rime. We can bench the Bunnelby here. Are we hitting a knockout here? 6, 5, 6, 7. Yes, we are. So let's just T-break here, and yeah, and we're in business. So let's play the Great Ball. Get out a what do we need? I think we'll just take a Bunnelby here. That's fine. We can play another Great Ball. I think we'll actually take the. We have Rose Tower in hand, so we can hold off on taking the Marshadow. We can just take the Dedenne-GX here. Bench the other Rabbit. Hold off on attaching the U-Turn Board in case they ever want to trap something in the active. I guess there's no reason not to play down the U-Turn Board because this triple is going away no matter what. So I think I will just attach to the Polteageist and just we can hold off on everything else, I guess. Just Mad Party for the knockout on our opponent's Chandelier. And they are down 3 energies, I believe, if I did not miscount. Yes, they are. So that's quite a bit of energy, which is pretty good for us. I believe we have just enough energies to continue attacking. They give us the hello, and there's the concession from our opponent. I guess they whiffed the attack that turn. Again, they were down 3 fire energy, so it's not completely unbelievable, and I'll catch you guys in the 3rd game. Alright, so hopping into our next game against Daniel495153. Good luck to him or her. And I'm feeling tails, and we do win the coin flip, and like the last 2 games, we will go second. Yeah, so let's see what our starting hand looks like. Pretty solid. I'll take it. I'll take this hand any day of the week. Yeah, solid start. U-turn boards, great to have in play. There's an Oricorio from our opponent, so it's just post-rotation Baby Blounds. Now that would be a wonder to see. Baby Blound's not as strong as it once was, and there's a Dedenne-GX from our opponent. No, it is not Baby Blound, unfortunately. That would have been a fun matchup. There's the Arceus Dialga and Palkia. There's the water attachment. There's the switch. So you definitely want to hit this dude really hard. So let's quick ball away the Galarian Mr. Rime. What do we grab here? I just really want to thin out more attackers, and it looks like we prized all of our Sinistes. That stinks. Oh man, that's really unfortunate. So let's thin out a Dedenne here. Attach the U-turn board and just research this entire hand away. Looking for basically a way to hit this super hard. There's a Duskull that's pretty good. There's a Bunnelby. Play the Great Ball first. Grab out a Dedenne. Quick ball away the Polteageist. Grab out another Dedenne. Sure, why not? And let's Dedenne-GX. It's fine that we threw down one Dedenne-GX, because the price trade when they altered creation does not make a difference if they knock out one Dedenne-GX and 2 1-prizers. So that's sort of the reasoning behind that. Let's start off with the Great Ball here. Grab the Galarian Mr. Rime. Looks like we still have a little bit of digging to do in order to get that in order to get the Twin Energy. So let's play the Evolution Incense here. Grab out another Galarian Mr. Rime. There's only 3 in deck. That makes me sort of nervous, not gonna lie. So let's play the Familiar Bell here. Get out another Galarian Mr. Rime, because why not? So Let's Duskull all three of these dudes away into the trash bin. And we're honestly hitting really hard here, I think. Our bat is in deck, so if we need to, we can Rose Tower for that. Let's see what's in our 80, 100, 120, 40. We're hitting 180 damage turn 1 if we manage to get where we need to be. So let's play the Rose Tower for 1. There's a Great Ball. We can play the Great Ball. We can grab, I think that's our last Polteageist. No, we would have one left. I don't really want to get rid of Polteageist. That's definitely not ideal. I guess we are hitting harder, but we're not really ever going to get the knockout. Or the one-hit knockout, that is. What do we grab here is the real question. You know what? I'll just grab the Polteageist. Quick ball away the Polteageist, and then get out a Crobat and dig from there. So it would actually be pretty unlucky if we didn't hit it, because we've been through so much of our deck, and it would just be super sucky if we didn't get a Twin Energy. There's the Twin Energy. Thank goodness. Had me a little scared there. So let's attach the Twin Energy, and let's Mad Party. 200 damage turn 1. Would you look at that? So our opponent's under a ton of pressure right now. There's the metal attachment from our opponent. There's the research. And honestly, I think we're on the way to win this game, because we hit this dude. They're going to alter creation. We hit it again. They're not going to be able to ultimate rig, which is super good for us. And then the chances of them being able to set up 2 stations, pretty unlikely. So there's a Cherish Ball that can get them another Dedenne-GX if they so desire. There's another Arceus Dialga and Palkia. You don't want to put that in play, because that would be another target for us. And we're pretty close to that one-hit knockout range. So, and there's the Quick Ball. Okay, makes sense. What are they gonna grab here? Is my question. They have quite a few options. They could just grab a Zacian, or a Mawile would make sense too. That's a pretty cheap attacker and a really good attacker in this matchup as well. No, they opt to grab the Crobat, which is fine with me. Yeah, basically, this start was super good for us. There's another Quick Ball, getting rid of another Viridian Forest. That's fine with me. We have another Rose Tower in deck, as well as the Marshadow. So we definitely want to bump this Viridian Forest, because we don't want our opponent having access to so many energy cards. They might just fail it here if they want to draw a lot of cards. And there's the Oranguru bench, and they're going to get a full Crobat for 6, which is fine with me. And honestly, they can attack with Whap Down if they so choose to, but that doesn't really make a difference again in the price trade. We take a knockout on ADP, that's 3 price cards. We take a knockout here, that's 1, and then we take a knockout on a Dedenne, or a Choreo, or a Crobat, and that's a full 6 price card. So there's there's a Primate Wisdom from our opponent. They have to alter creation here no matter what. And they already researched. They might be digging for a Great Catcher to be able to leave our Dedenne-GX in the active for a turn, which honestly would be a pretty good play. I'm not gonna lie, that would be super annoying for me to deal with, and I would not like that at all. And there's a Dedenne-GX from our opponent. What are they digging for? Jeez, they're getting rid of a lot of stuff here. They give us the Heartbreak. Does that mean they don't have what they're looking for? The only thing I could imagine our opponent looking for is actually the Great Catcher. I don't see any reason else for them to get rid of 2 Metal Saucers, and there's the concession from our opponent. Mad Party is just too strong right now. Super strong deck. I hope you guys did like the video. If you did, please do remember to like and subscribe. And with all of that being said, please do remember to have a great day, and stay safe, and peace out.